Okay guys, so this is Dr. Octoconopus, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some more of my Texas Chainsaw Massacre customs. So what I have today are two versions of Leatherface from the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I also have my Part 3 Leatherface, which is the 1990 version of Leatherface. So yeah, let's get started. So I guess I might as well start with the first version of the original Leatherface. Um, I think someone actually suggested that I should make this a while back. I think that was on the remake Leatherface video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that someone did suggest this. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with the turnout of this guy. I think it looks a lot like it did in the movie. I think I just did a pretty good job at capturing the look of the character. Um, so you can see that he has the black tie with this pattern on it. As I've mentioned, he does wear a very similar tie in Texas Chainsaw 3D. Yeah, I mentioned that when I showed the Texas Chainsaw 3D Leatherface. He's also got his yellow apron, which continues around to the side and the back. It's tied up. Yeah, apron's pretty simple. There's some blood splatters on the apron, because I remember there was some blood on the apron. Uh, his shirt's white with the short sleeves. You can see his arms. He's got the black pants with the brown shoes. It is a bit of a dark brown, so it might be a little hard to see it, but yeah, they are brown. He's got his skin mask. It's a very yellowish color, like a tan color. It's got the stitching. You can see his mouth. He's got it open with the teeth showing through. You can see his neck through the bottom. He's got that rip in the forehead. His eyes, his eyebrows. Um, yeah, I think it looks pretty accurate. I used Harry Potter's hair because I thought that looked a lot like his hair in the movie. Um, and as for the accessories, I just gave him one. I gave him the sledgehammer because, first time we see him, he uses a sledgehammer. It's just got some blood splatters on it, and that's about it. It's pretty simple. So, yeah, let's move on to the next one. So this is the other version of Leatherface that I've made from the original film. So this is from the dinner scene. So you can see he's got his suit. Um, it's it's really the same outfit he was wearing during the rest of the movie, but instead of the apron, he now has this jacket. Um, the jacket's pretty simple. There's not really much detail to it, so I'm not really going to talk about it much. The shirt's the same, except now you can see where it's buttoned up. The tie is exactly the same. Pants are exactly the same. They've got the brown shoes. Um, the major difference is the skin mask. So you can see that this mask actually has a lot of female makeup on it, and that's because it's supposedly the mask he wears for like special occasions and things. Um, Not sure if I'm a big fan of this particular mask, but um, I think I did a pretty decent job at capturing the look of it. You can see there's the lipstick, because as I mentioned, it does have a lot of makeup on it. It's got the blue eyeliner, the pink in the cheeks, the stitching, these wrinkles, there's that split in the chin. You can see his neck. I used Frodo's hair, and I just painted it black. Because I think that Frodo's hair looks a lot like his hair from this scene. I think it was actually hair on the mask and not his actual hair. So that's why I didn't use the Harry Potter hair again. I wanted to make a chainsaw for this guy, but I didn't have the parts, so he doesn't have any accessories at the moment. Yeah, that's basically everything I have to say about this one, so yeah, let's move on to the part 3 version. So, as I said, this is the part 3 Leatherface. I think I might as well talk about the chainsaw first of all, because I just want to get that out of the way. So you can see it's grey. Grey was the closest I could get to silver. Well, the blade is silver, but the rest of the chainsaw isn't. Yeah, I thought the chainsaw was really cool in part 3 because it was silver, and I think it had some gold in places, but I just thought it looked really cool. And the coolest thing about it was that it actually had this engraving on it. And it says, "The saw is family," which is actually a quote taken from part 2. It took me forever to get that on there. Like, I drew it on with a Sharpie, like with a Sharpie fine-tipped permanent marker. Yeah, I had to redo it so many times, but I think for how small I actually managed to get it, I think I did a really good job. It took me like 2 weeks to get it that small, and it's still a little bit hard to read. And I also had to sand the sides of the saw piece so that I could actually get the writing on there. So yeah, that was even harder. But overall, I think the chainsaw turned out pretty good. As always, there's 2 ways to hold it. Just then, it was in the normal holding position, and now it's in the attacking position. Yeah, I've shown that in like all of my Leatherface videos now. I guess now we'll move on to the actual minifigure. So you can see that his shirt is orange. He's got the tie and the pockets and the buttons, the collar. Sleeves are rolled up, so you can see some of his arms through it, like just the very ends of the arms. The shirt's very bloody because he got really bloody in this movie, and yeah, the blood just really stained the shirt a lot. So yeah, I think the blood turned out pretty good. It definitely looks like splatters. For the face, I took one of those Pirates of the Caribbean zombie heads, and I modified it because I just thought that head looked quite a bit like Leatherface's skin mask from part 3, just because it had like the teeth, and Leatherface shows his teeth a lot in this one because he's like really aggressive. You can see his eyes. There's the reflections in him. It's got the stitching and the blood. The head turned out pretty good, but could be better. For the hair, I just took Mary Jane's hair from the old Spider-Man sets and I painted it brown. Yeah, I think it looks quite a bit like his hair from the movie. You can see he's got the brown pants and the dark brown shoes with the very light brown at the bottom. And then he has the leg brace. It's silver right there, because that's the metal part of the leg brace. And then there's the brown straps that hold it on there. Yeah, I think I achieved the leg brace very well. It's just done with paint, and it doesn't scratch off when you move the legs either. It stays there really well. So yeah, that's basically everything I have to say about the part 3 Leatherface. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys like the minifigures. The next Leatherface I make will be based on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, which is the prequel to the remake, and I'm making that because I thought Leatherface looked really cool in that movie. I just thought he looked awesome. I'm just having a little bit of trouble with the hair, so it might take a little while. I'm probably either going to use the Prince of Persia hair like I did on the remake Leatherface, or just sculpt some out of clay. Once I get the hair done, I'll make the video, because apart from the hair, it's completely done. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments section below. Stay tuned for more, and see you next time.